Into the right with Hebburn, into the middle. Putting out. Hebburn passing it back into the middle at the moment. Onto the right. Into the middle. Gundry will head it away. As Hebburn continues to put pressure on. I believe we have just gone live on our YouTube channels. I think some technical errors have kept us off there. It's just a long range shot that goes well wide. I do apologise for not being able to bring you the Stocksbridge goal there for the people on our YouTube. Some technical errors stopping us from being able to go on air straight away. Right now the ball is just back with Roxburgh. He sends the ball forward. Headed away. Charlesworth will knock it back into the middle. Out left here. Hayward getting on left, and Gary Martin's doing a good job here. Charlesworth gets a tackle in. Charlesworth trying to make sure it doesn't go out for a corner, and manages to clear away just before it does, and it will be a throw-in. Stocksbridge ahead 1-0 here. Goal from James Morris. So the throw in now for Hebburn. Michael Turner. Out wide and then back to Turner. Turner puts the cross in, takes a bit of deflection, loops into the air. Gundry, awkward header away, and then Grezlak knocks it further out. Back it goes to Oliver. Out wide it goes here to Postil. Trying to get beyond his man. Good tackling from Morris, back helping, going in. Flicked on header, and it's actually going to stay in play here. Hebburn will be able to keep the attack going for now. Out wide blocked, out for another throw in. Hebburn have had all the ball since Stocksbridge have taken the lead. Quickly taken, out towards Turner. In the middle now to Hayward. Hayward here trying to dance around a few. Freeman round him, forced backwards to Turner. Switching the play, good idea this as he finds Joe Oliver on the right hand side. In the middle to Darcy. Darcy here. Back it goes into the midfield, and Darcy will collect it back, being pressed, and almost gets returned, but then O'Connor takes a block, and this could fall right for Gary Martin. Martin on the edge of the area, puts it sideways here, back in the middle, slice shot, deflection, could go right into the path here of Hayward. Hayward shot, Roxburgh saves at the near post, cleared away by Charlesworth, now with Poole, and there's a chance for a counter-attack here, right-footed over to Rawson now. Rawson trying to get off his man here, off Donaghy. Rawson doing well on the right wing as Donaghy holds him up now. In the middle to Morris. Morris back to Grezlak. Grezlak trying to get down the right-hand side, put it in the middle, takes a block. About to go Rawson trying to put himself about, but Hebburn able to escape. Rings 1-0 to Steels, but Hebburn on the ball again. It's back and forth at the moment. Exciting football from both teams. As it goes back into defence now. Now over to Donaghy, and I think Hebburn just putting their foot on the ball for a second and calming the game down as it's to Murray who's forced, to Darcy who's forced back, and then back to the keeper Cameron who sends it forward. Head away well by Gundry. Turner then couldn't get onto it. Hebburn with the ball back, but ball back forward went to Charlesworth, but Turner's committed the foul. It's a free kick to Hebburn on the edge of the centre circle. Ball just in the middle here with Ethan Wood for this free kick. 12 minutes gone. Switch out towards into the box. Over there, everyone header goes towards goal. Roxburgh collects it, doesn't go out of play as he seemed to drop it initially. Guiseley have taken the lead against Morpeth. Jordan Fulis the scorer. Ball going long here, looking for Grezlak, and it might just loop nicely for Grezlak. Gets a bit of a push in his back. There's appeals for a free kick that won't be given. Goal kick. Hallamore also losing. Blythe Spartans have taken the lead there. Benji Shodandi, the scorer, and Stockton Town are ahead against Cleethorpes. Amr Puwal, the scorer. Hensford ahead against Gainsborough. Akeem Rose has scored, and Ilkeston ahead against Leek. Harvey Kirby Moore, the scorer. Ball switched out to the right towards Hebburn, and Tinker will follow as it goes out for a goal kick, and there's a goal at Fratton Park where Sheffield Wednesday have taken the lead against Portsmouth. Barry Bannon has scored. As Daniel Moore is getting a telling off on the Hebburn bench from our referee Martin Beard. Happy with being shouted at by the management team. Back with Roxburgh. We'll take this goal kick. The Steel's leading 1-0 here. Taking his time, Roxburgh, right-footed, out towards the left. Goes all the way, Rawson just has it bounce above him, and then touch from Hebburn, licked in. Rawson could get this on the left-hand side, knocked away from him before he can get to it. Back to the goalkeeper. It goes. Goes forward now. Gundry will head away, but picked up in the midfield by Hebburn. Currently with Wood. Some good running here as it drifts over to Liam Murray. Out wide now to Haywood. Haywood going one-on-one with Charles. Goes on the outside. Cross going in the middle, claimed by Roxburgh. He's had a confident start to this game. Sending it forward here. Looking for Rawson, who heads it on. No one there for it though. Will go out for a Hebburn throw-in, who have been the better team since the Steels have took the lead. Launched forward and then knocked on by Haywood, but I think last touch came off Charles. It's another throw-in for Hebburn. Thrown into the middle, brought down, back it goes onto the left to Turner, forward to Haywood, forced into the middle. Poole tries to get it, but cleared upfield for it can. Owen will track it as it goes out for a throw-in. Feel free, by the way, if you are listening here on the YouTube chat, to get involved and by giving us a chat, and we were going to also set a challenge for you guys. We always advertise the super chats. If we can get £10 off you, we'll interview a player after the match. And you can see that goal's come up now. The ball goes forward to Tinker, right-footed ball, but just Paul, he's just giving the ball right back to Hebburn here, who will just launch another attack. As the ball does go forward, headed back awkwardly by Owen, but O'Connor gets it, volleys out to left where Morris will head it on, looking for Rawson, but he weren't near it really, and will be knocked away by Elsden. And Poole will want the ball here from the throw-in, and he will get it. Back for Charles for the Frank, and the Steels just bounce back a bit here as they've been put under some pressure. Charles on the ball, looking forward, touched on by Grezlak. Rawson will get it. He's on the right wing at the moment, being blocked off well, and he's given a foul away by holding on to the back of Ethan Wood. Our clock has decided it's not going to work again. Now in 17 minutes. As the ball goes long. Head away by Gundry, but Hebburn get the ball back here. Fourth back it goes to Darcy and out wide into defence. The rain pouring here at Brackenmore as Tinker will come forward with it. Not long looking for Rawson. Being held up well, and Rawson almost robbed the defender there. Went back to Cameron. He returns to the defender. It's good passing from the back from the defence. As it's just currently with Hebburn. All going long and then return back to the defence. I do apologise for the issue with the clock. We don't know why it's decided to freeze on our stream here today. All going forward, but it's going to just go all the way back to Townsend. Back to Owen now, a Stocksbridge pass from the back. Down the channel, looking for Rawson again. Brings it down well, lovely touch by Rawson. Morris breaks through, good shunt away though from Darcy there. As then, it's won here by Morris. Slips through for looking at Grayslack. Goes beyond the keeper, but he's got defenders in between him. Takes a shot, and it goes wide really. Still going to go out for a throw in, and Steels have a big opportunity that they do not take. Do wonder what would have happened if he had run into the keeper's hands, Grayslack. Could have got a red card for Dan Cameron. Though Hebburn do have a goalkeeper on the bench in Harrison Bond. Ball goes forward and out, and goes all the way to Rawson now. Back to Morris, just a bit over here, but he does get it. Touch goes off, and will be a Stocksbridge throw-in. Back now with Charlesworth throwing. Throws it right, gets it 1-2. Got space, Charlesworth. Just got him blocked, and it will be a corner kick to Stocksbridge. Good chance. Steele's yet to score from a corner in the league this season. But they did get one in the FA Cup through Elliot Owens scoring against Wombwell Town. Here comes the ball, look for the far post. Over everyone, Gundry can only head it down to the ground. And Hebburn onto it quick, and the Steels need to get back. There could be a counter-attack on. They're launching the ball forward looking for it. Tinker gets something onto it, knocks it out for a throw, and it stops the counter-attack at least. Steel's just not really getting their set pieces right as they'd want to. In the Premier League, Forest had took the lead against Burnley, but then Jade Nancy equalised. Ball into the middle, and Turner wins it. They're appealing for a free kick. It's not given for Hebburn. And Poole will switch it over to Tinker. Short into the middle to O'Connor. O'Connor going left to Grayslack. Grayslack got an overlap from Tinker. Grayslack's going on his own, takes a shot, takes a deflection, knocked into the middle, but then cleared away by Murray. Gundry could get penalised for a high foot there, but managed to get it back here and forward looking for Martin, but Luke Ford and Roxburgh will take it under control. Rain is pouring down here at Brackenmore as Roxburgh will send this forward. Headed behind, and Poole will look to get onto this. It's actually Grayslack who has done, back to Poole. And that's a very big shoulder charge that is not being given as a free kick. This referee likes the physicality, I think. And then that will be given as a free kick as O'Connor's around the back. And there's a bit of afters as O'Connor's on the floor there with Liam Murray. And Murray's going to get summoned over there. That looked a bit X-rated, to be honest. headed away and back into the right. And goes to Poole, who's had a bit of a wrestling match of his own. It's knocked out. And now there's a bit more afters here between Thomas Poole and Aidan Haywood. Thomas Poole, the man who seems to be in trouble. Aidan Haywood's walking off, and that's not going to get him in the good graces. So it's alleged that there's a stamp from Aidan Haywood.
He definitely stamped on him.
That is what we have heard here, and that's why the Stocksbridge fans have got really agitated here. I'll go turn. There's a chat between Martin Beard and the two players. Nothing given for either player. If it's true that that was a stamp, Aidan Haywood's a lucky boy. Ball goes forward, headed forward looking for Grejlak, back in the middle, but Hebburn get it, knocked forward. Gundry will track it, head it back, he's going to go low, but Roxburgh will volley it away. Poole tries to head it on, but headed back there by Turner. Will go out for a throw-in. It's got a bit, well, I'll use this word, I have to introduce it to some people. Aggy is the word I think to use in this game so far. As Charles has locked it forward, headed into the middle. Goes over to Turner's head, he loses it out with it to Wood. Wood tries to get it out, but Tinker will head away, and Darcy gets it back, but O'Connor clears it out. Rawson will chase with Donaghy tracking it, so's Poole, and Poole almost got onto it. Donaghy just gets the pass out to O'Connor. O'Connor gets it forward to Grejlak. Grejlak holding it up. Morris in the middle. Grejlak sideways to Turner. I think that chance has just gone away now, and there's no one on the left for Turner to pass on to continue that move. Back with Tinker. Tinker puts the ball into the middle, and by Poole and out to the right where it will be collected, and Turner will control it, and he will, well, almost gets away, takes a block. Charlesworth gets it, looks for Morris, but we can't find him, and Hebburn now able to get the ball away. Ball out into the middle, out right. Okay. Tinker trying to hold it up and gets the tackle in. Romeo Rawson, who's getting wrestled to the ground, and it's a free kick to Stocksbridge. And it will be a yellow card here. I think that's for Joe Oliver.
England got this referee from Buckland Job Centre.
So back out for Roxburgh, who will take this free kick. So Townsend, Roxburgh is just taking his time as free kick. He's going to do what Townsend usually does and try and get the ball into the box to make a chance. Ball going long. Headed on and cleared away before it can fall to Gundry. Just Gundry who scored against Well, not Elliot. Oh, he needs to look for his first goal. As Charles up there, plays off in, he gets a bit of a bash there. Out for free kick. Charles gets the ball from this free kick down the channel. Look for Poole. Gets the push, and that's going to be another free kick here. Hebburn are going to get themselves in trouble for consecutive fouls soon. Assistant fouling will be probably a regular booking offence at this point. 27 minutes gone, and referee having another talk with him. Will be a free kick for that. I think Thomas Poole's just waiting for the football to come back here. He's having to go fetch it over the fence. We know his set pieces deliveries can be very good. It's on the right wing, this free kick. It's actually going to be Curtis Turner to take rather than Thomas Poole. Good chance here. Plenty of big people in that box, but Hebburn's got a big team themselves. Here comes Turner. Not a great free kick. It's easily cleared away at the near side. Grejlak will get it, tries to head it down the left wing, but well read and cleared away into midfield. with Darcy now, who switches it very nicely here, and now Hebburn on the counter. Turner racing back as Murray goes forward. Diagonal run here. Sliding tackle gets it through, and he connects with O'Connor late there as he goes through, and it's going to be a free kick Stocksbridge. O'Connor's down, and it's going to be another booking, this time for Liam Murray. Sam Ewins, who's filling in as physio today for Stocksbridge. Welcome back to Sam. He's going to go on for treatment. There's just some concerning news as Alex O'Connor remains on the ground here getting treatment. There's going to be a booking here for Liam Murray, you'd imagine. And it's going to be the yellow card, the second yellow of the day for Hebburn. And I'm going to have a bet now that won't be the last. Roxburgh will come up to take this free kick. Yeah, Liam Murray. So ball just back with Roxburgh now for this free kick. It's outside the centre circle in his own half. Ball going forward here, out to the right, and then headed out for a throw-in. Just right now, on the right here. Poole knocks it back out to Charlesworth. Charlesworth back on the right, cross looking for the far post. Knocked into the middle, Morris just couldn't get much connection onto it. Cameron quickly out to get it. Back in defence, Hebburn trying to pass from the back. Morris almost got to that, and now out wide to Oliver, one of the players who has been booked. Goes forward and headed behind, and Roxburgh will collect that. That's a Gundry special, that little header behind. 31 minutes gone in this game. Sent forward and just Hebburn able to deal with it and got it back to Cameron. Cameron just on loan from Sunderland, competing with the #1 shirt, Harrison Bond. Really not much on it as it goes forward, headed on there by Haywood. Charlesworth will track it and allow it to go out for a throw-in. Back with Charlesworth now. Thrown forward and back to Charlesworth. Sends it forward, headed up the way and then out and into the stand here, right in front of us. And it's Laura, our safeguarding officer, has to play ball person. I think he's there. Let's turn it back to Charles. He can't keep it in. Well, he did keep. Well, actually, he didn't keep it in. It's gone out beforehand. Ethan Wood will have the throw in here. Back he goes to Turner. Into the midfield to Murray, but Grezlak wins it forward to Rawson. Knocked onto Morris. Out wide to Poole. Poole, he goes down there as Stockbridge could have got forward. And he's hurt himself a bit doing that and all. And now here come Hebburn on the counter. Going down the right at the moment. Transfer through to Postill. Postill, who has scored against Stocksbridge before, but for Shildon. Back into defence. Cross going in towards the far side. Charlesworth will head it away over the top of Murray's head. Murray sliding tackle will get it back. Poole just gets a bit caught up with him there as it's back now with Turner. Puts it into the middle. Turner blocks, but back it goes to Darcy. In the middle shot. Takes a little deflection on the way through. Roxburgh will collect it. And now picked up. Leeds United have equalised against Wolves. Dominic Calvert-Lewin has scored.
Bloody hell.
Brighton 2-0 upon Tottenham. Ayari the scorer. Ball goes forward. Head on by Rawson. No one there for it though. Cameron will collect. Warrington Rylands are 2-0 up on Hyde. George Waring has scored. But Ben Hardcastle got there first. As now Hebburn have got a lot of space to work with as they come forward with the ball now. O'Connor's trying to track us, getting close to the box here. Charlesworth will clear away the ball into the box, but it's just gone back into the Hebburn defence. Back now with Donaghy. Out to Oliver. Into the middle, then great passing, gets it on to the right here. Ball into the middle, blocked by Turner. Turner will just pass it out and he finds Grezlak. Grezlak being forced back, tries to get it out wide, but he pushed down as it's going in now. Hebburn on the attack. Hebburn takes a shot, well, high and wide and over. Just a bit of a mistake from Grezlak there that let Hebburn have the chance.
He's getting bullied out.
Lancaster are 2-0 up on Ashton United. Joe Amison the scorer. And Headford are also 2-0 up on Gainsborough. Akeem Rose, man with the goal. Back with Roxburgh now. Almost say Townsend, even though I know it's not him. It's just so reflexive here. Roxburgh though coming in with Townsend not available for this game. Let O'Connor forward to Rawson, but Hebburn get in, clear out to Martin. In the midfield to Murray. Switched out looking for Postill. Tinker just about gets it away, then to Turner, who will lose out on the ball here, and Hebburn on the attack again. Into the middle. Long range effort from Liam Murray. Well, over. Cornwall Town are 1-0 down in the Northern Counties. Macaulay Snellgrove scoring for Beverley. Ross and Main are 1-0 up on Dronfield. Greg Young has scored. Ball now back with Roxburgh. Long from Roxburgh, and he'll head it away before he can get to Roxon. Hebburn have the ball back on the left wing. Charles moves forward, a tackle, kept in, and it's a good pass here. Looking for Gary Martin. He's going up, moving in on the left-hand side of the box. Owen trying to hold him up. Out looking for the edge of the area. Missed touch there from Darcy. Hebburn keep the ball though. Back it goes to Oliver. Into the middle to Murray. Now sideways to Turner. Turner carrying forward, passing to the middle, and then back out to Oliver. Takes the touch, out wide. Here come Hebburn again on the right wing. Ball into the middle, takes a bit of deflection, corner kick Hebburn. 35 minutes. No, 36 minutes, sorry, he's gone. 1-0 to the Steels, but they've got a corner to defend. Crystal Palace ahead against West Ham. Mateta has scored for the Eagles against the Hammers. Wonder if that might be it for former Northern Counties manager Graham Potter, who used to manage at Leeds Carnegie. Ball into the middle, headed up into the air, but then back in the middle. Oh, Hebburn have got it, they knock it out wide. They're looking for that ball into the box here. It's with Darcy. Shot in, blocked by Gundry. Hands behind his back, he's learnt his lesson. He appeals for offside and not given there as Gundry has to clear away again, and then Grezlak will get to it. Grezlak will just knock it and clear it away here. And it's going to be back. Joe Oliver collects it deep. God, that rain is coming down now here at Brackenmore. Ball goes all the way back to Cameron. Taking the touch. Taking his time with it. And then sending it forward. Owen heads it away. Then O'Connor clears away again. Rawson, can they try and hold onto it? Trying to find Poole, but then cleared back again. Brought down well by Hebburn on the edge of the box. Martin trying to sneak it in. 1-on-1 with the keeper. It's a chance. It's a great save by Roxburgh. He's gone round the keeper. It seems like he's gone fully round, but an outstretched hand by Roxburgh denies. There's an injured player in the net. A sliding block, I think, tried in case it went past Roxburgh. And he's hit himself on the post, and that could be serious. You see the post behind, the bottom bar that keeps it stable is currently lifted. I think it might be Jack Tinker there, the man who's tangled himself at the back. It's a nasty looking one. Chesterfield have equalised against Bromley. Dobra has scored, and Leeds are now ahead against Wolves. Stack has got the lead. So, Sam Ewan is just there doing treatment to Jack Tinker. I think he got a leg underneath the post below. Tinker is now back up. He's going to be needed with Jazz Gundry suspended for the next match, having got his red card on Tuesday night. Tinker's going to have to head off for a bit, which means Grejlak's pulled back to defend. The Seals just under pressure at the moment. Hebburn have their second corner of the game. Seals don't like conceding set pieces. It's a principle for Ian Richards, this. And they are down a defender though for it. Ball in, look for the far post. Owen, good header away, and he gets a barge in at the same time. Free kick Stocksbridge. That will relieve the pressure for a moment. Back with Roxburgh. Workington are ahead against Prescott. Looking for their second win of the season. David Symington has scored. As Roxburgh sends it forward, but headed away again by Hebburn. Gundry will return to left wing, but no one's there for it. Oliver picks it up, gets a bit underneath the ball. Turner gets it into the midfield, and O'Connor high up into the air again. Stocksbridge, much better if they play it on the ground, but maybe just not willing to with the rain, as Rawson's committed a foul there, and Hebburn will get the free kick. Taken quickly, and now out over to Turner. Over to Haywood, the captain. He's having his shirt pulled a bit by Charlesworth, but into the middle and then forward. But Owen will just pass it out to O'Connor, takes it under feet well. Out to Charlesworth, forward to Poole, then back to O'Connor, knocked over the top. Turner tries to head it out right towards Grejlak. Grejlak just gets taken down, free kick, Stocksbridge. He gets a bit of a sandwich there from the two Hebburn defenders. So back on the right here for Turner to take this free kick. Players in the middle for him to aim at. It's a deep. So it will be a free kick from deep. Be a tough one to turn into a goal, but we've seen them happen. Turner's going to do it short, out on the right to Poole. Poole gets a touch on his man, puts it in the middle, well defended, corner kick Stocksbridge. It was a really nice little routine from the Steels. Just didn't pay off, it was awareness at the near post. Liversidge are 1-0 up on Parkgate. Lewis Barlow has scored as Liversidge look to return to the NPL East at the first time we're asking. Back with Turner. Ball into the middle. Goes by Turner, takes a rebound, and he's somehow over the bar. Giles Gundry got the last touch. Should be two. I don't know how Giles Gundry's won on the ball. I think he's tried to get any connection, and he's ended up getting his foot underneath the ball. It remains 1-0 here. Should be two. Tottenham have got one back against Brighton. Richarlison has scored. Stocksbridge don't want to get penalised for not taking that chance. Ball going forward, and Charlton will head it away, and Rawson brings it down well on the right wing. He's got Grejlak in the middle, but two men around Rawson, and the two men do get the ball off him. Cleared away by Cameron now in the net. Flicked on in the midfield. Finds the number 10 of Haywood. Ball forward, but will be back with Roxburgh now. 43 minutes and a half gone in this game. Means 1-0 to Steels. That early effort from James Morris. Half of his goals have come in the first 10 minutes of games this season. Ball forward. Looking for Rawson, who heads it on well. Morris trying to get onto it, but covered by Elsden. Back to the keeper. And then Morris just feinted a press, but it didn't work out. Back it comes Hebburn into the opposition half. Nice 1-2. Will find Haywood on the left, but Owen reads it well. Back it goes to Roxburgh, clearing it out. Look for Morris, who heads it on, took a header out onto the left wing. And Hebburn will retain possession here as they look to try and get an equaliser before the half-time break. Nice bit of touch, kept it away from Grejlak in the middle there with Darcy. Out wide here to Oliver. Oliver out forward into Martin, who's backing into Gundry. Back out to the right, they're looking for the ball into the box. Here comes the ball into the box. Takes a head off a Hebburn player, but goes in the 6-yard box, and Roxburgh jumps on it. 44.5 minutes gone, range 1-0 to Stocksbridge. The ball goes forward here, and Morris pressing, and it will go back to Cameron, where Morris will continue a light press. Out the diagonal here, looking for Haywood. Charles has got to touch onto it. He's forced Haywood into his own half. There'll be 3 minutes of added time. I think that's due to a lot of the bitting and batting between the players as the game has gone on. Musborough have taken lead against Selby. Keelan Grist has scored. As in the Northern Counties, it is also FA Vars Day today. Teams in Step 5 and Step 6. Trophy Hebburn are very much aware of. They made it to the final of it many years ago. That's what springboarded them to the success they find it now. Into the middle now. Here it is with Darcy, going down the left wing, near the box. Back out it goes. Hebburn looking for a gap. As it's on the halfway line now with Donaghy. In on the ball as it goes back here into the middle with Elsden. And then back out to the right here. Now Donaghy on the ball in the centre circle. First man back for Hebburn. They do get a lot of people forward. Good pass here forward by Turner. Here finds Haywood. Haywood trying to find the space. Grejlak got to tackle him, but it remains with Hebburn. Nice little turn here on the left by Murray. Murray moves it on to the right. Murray here looking for any gap. He has to go back to Turner. Turner pass forward. Charles frees it. Charles pass it forward to Morris. Holds the ball up. Turns. Finds Poole. Turner's making the run, and he's going to look for it. Turner not the quickest though, and will be well covered as it goes back to Cameron. Halfway through the added time in this first half. Rain continuing to pour. As Wood on the ball. Into defence. Ford looking for Poole to cuts it out, but it only gives it right back to Hebburn, and Darcy will get to it, and out to the right to Oliver. Continuing forward with the ball. Left foot ball slips it through. Nice little slip through to Haywood. Haywood out left now here to Murray. Murray looking to get the ball in the middle into the 6-yard box. It's not a good clearance, but it's not a good shot either. Owen gets it out, and then Poole heads it away. Steele's made a mistake there in defence, but weren't penalised for it. Back it goes to Turner. Into the centre circle. With Elsden. Hebburn ending the half dominant. Looking to get it out to the right. Do so. Facing up with Tinker. Move it on to the left. Cross going in. Look at the far post. Charles heads it away. But again, Hebburn will get back onto the ball. With Murray again. And Stocksbridge just can't seem to get a foot on the ball as the cross loops over everyone now for a goal kick. And that is a breath of relief for the Steele's defence. And that is it for the first half. Steele's got an early lead through James Morris. A nice near post finish from the winger. And it seems then Hebburn have had a lot of the ball, but not really been able to do too much of it as of yet. And it has also a game with plenty of needle. Oh, we've had a couple of yellow cards go, heavens may cover it. It's 1-0 to Stocksbridge. We'll see you in 15 minutes. headed on. Rawson trying to get onto it, cleared before I can get to him behind. Grejlak it goes, and going all the way back to Tinker, who's in a central position. Forward to Turner, out wide here to Charlesworth. Charlesworth forward, one touch passing, great from Stocksbridge. Cross going in, block, goes back. Turner hits a shot. Think that it goes over. Wondered if it took a deflection there, but it's really good football from Stocksbridge Park. Owen will be the target. Here it comes in. Owen's unmarked, gets the header over the bar, and that should be 1-0. Free header for Elliot Owen. Back into the left, into the middle, and Banbridge trying to just break their way through. Oh. And here comes the cross in, takes a block, and then headed away into the middle. They're continuing forward with it. Here comes a shot, takes a bit of a slice. It'll be a goal kick here. Out over onto the left, in the middle. And then knocked onto the wing. And another good touch here in Banbridge as they move into the box here. Shot goes right at Townsend. Again, good work from Banbridge, who have had a few good moments in the last couple of minutes concerning. Banbridge won the ball back. The Steels there. Only going to be made to rue, missing some of the chances they've had earlier in this game. It's been the tale of the season so far as a Banker goes forward with it. Holds it up, back into the middle to Baxter. Now to a Bankler. Puts the ball into the box, it's deeper, knocked down to right. Allen takes it, shot, and here's a voice from Banbridge ahead, and Stockbridge are made to rue those missed chances. They've been so good in this game so far, Stocksbridge, but Banbridge have had a few minutes of being on top, and then they've took their chance. Jamie Allen has got the goal. They are ahead here. Launch it forward. Will be headed away by Owen. Back to a Banquer. Taking it forward now. Back it goes to Akomi. Takes it forward into the middle. Looks like it takes a shot. Takes a little deflection and goes over the bar. We'll be giving it a goal kick. Akomi. So it's still just slow. The referee has just backed up and we will get the position. Here goes, ball in. Good header away by Gundry, diving. Edge of the box, shot by Modi, has been blocked. Morris fighting for it. Morris gets the touch, trying to get it out. He's blocked before he can do. Then forward to Grejlak. Grejlak's going to run at the defence. He's the furthest man forward for Stocksbridge. Banbridge get their man back. Out to Turner, who will carry on forward on the left. He's not the quickest player in the world, and he will carry on. Touches it forward, looking for Grejlak. Grejlak, little back heel. Back to Turner. Turner takes a shot, deflected. Knocked into the far post. Stocksbridge have equalised. It's Thomas Poole. I thought there was a chance of offside personally on that one, but Poole has just managed to get it at the far post and took it in. The Steels are level. It's 1-1 here. Owen knocks it forward. Goes back into defence. Simon Grand picks it up. Grand into the midfield. Okami loses it. Here comes James Morris. Morris running at the defence. Morris takes a shot and it's in the back of the net. The Steels are ahead. It's a turnaround in 2 minutes for the Steels. And James Morris scores his third of the season. Stocksbridge Park Steels 2, Banbridge 1. It's a brilliant start to the half for the Steels. And now Banbridge will break forward. Pass forward, Banji. Some lovely passing to Poyley. Out here to Modi on the left wing. Modi going forward, looking to get beyond Charlesworth. Modi. Charlesworth face down challenge, but then Modi tries to go past, but then it stays in actually. Poyley gets through a defender. Poyley a chance, goes loose, goes towards the edge of the area. And here comes a shot, blocked over the bar. It goes for a corner kick, and Stocksbridge turning off. Almost let Banbridge equalise there. 2-1 at the moment. Looks like we're going to see another Banbridge substitution here. The ball not forward. Rawson brings it up. Not offside. Sends it well over with his left foot. It's a big opportunity for Rawson to make it 3-1. His ideal foot is his right. They carry on forward with it. Then one touch, it goes over to the left here. Now back it goes to Bailey, who continues forward with it. Into the middle. One touch passing, Banjo will bring it down on his chest, getting met by Turner, slipped out towards the right here, good pass from Allen out to the right here, to Churchman, cross, going towards the far post, falls, back into the middle, sliding tackle, he's on the line, and oh, somehow he's wide! It's going to be a corner kick, I think there must be a defence, and Turner surprising. Isn't he given a penalty? It's a red card, it's a handball, it's seemingly a handball on the line. Seems seemingly was a handball on the line. That's what the referee says, and it's a penalty now to Bamber Bridge. Jazz Gundry, I think, the man who's been sent off. As Banja now will look to take this penalty. Banja sends the keeper the wrong way. It's 2-2. It's a controversial one, and the Steels are down to 10 men. Jazz Gundry, as he came down the tunnel, insisting at his chest, but it doesn't matter now as Ewan Banji has scored the penalty. It's 2-2. Linked up really well with Kofi Moore since he's come on. Switched here. 6 added minutes in this game is looking like it's going to be added on, so a lot of time for Stocksbridge to hold on or potentially get. Here's a powerful shot. It's going to skew well wide and be a goal kick. Charlesworth launching it forward, headed into the middle, knocked on. Tinker will head it back, looking for Ellard, headed by Nat Percival. We're beyond the 96 minutes, and that is it. The Steels survive and get a point, but it could have been so much more. They were 2-1 ahead. A great 2-minute salvo got the Steels ahead. Goals there from James Morris to take the lead and Thomas Poole to equalise, got them ahead. But then, a moment at the end, Jazz Gundry, alleged to have handballed on the line, a penalty given, Gundry given his marching orders, goes 2-2 with Ewan Banji taking the penalty. It could have been more, but it is a well-fought point here on the road at Bamber Bridge. Penned in for a while. Ball goes forward, it's headed away, then headed on. Rawson trying to get onto it, cleared before I can get to him behind. Grejlak it goes, and going all the way back to Tinker, who's in a central position. Forward to Turner, out wide here to Charlesworth. Charlesworth forward, one touch passing. Great from Stocksbridge, cross going in, block, goes back, Turner hits a shot. Think that it goes over. Wondered if it took a deflection there, but it's really good football from Stocksbridge Park. Owen will be the target. Here it comes in. Owen's unmarked, gets the header over the bar, and that should be 1-0. Free header for Elliot Owen. Back into the left, into the middle, and Banbridge trying to just break their way through. Oh. And here comes the cross in, takes a block, and then headed away into the middle. They're continuing forward with it. Here comes the shot, takes a bit of a slice. It'll be a goal kick here. Out over onto the left, in the middle. And then knocked onto the wing. And another good touch here in Bamber Bridge as they move into the box here. Shot goes right at Townsend. Again, good work from Bamber Bridge, who have had a few good moments in the last couple of minutes concerning. Bamber Bridge won the ball back. The Steels there. Only going to be made to rue, missing some of the chances they've had earlier in this game. It's been the tale of the season so far as a Banquer goes forward with it. Holds it up, back into the middle to Baxter. Now to a Banquer. Puts the ball into the box, it's deeper, knocked down to right. Allen takes it, shot, and here's a volley from Bamber Bridge ahead, and Stockbridge are made to rue those missed chances. They've been so good in this game so far, Stocksbridge, but Bamber Bridge have had a few minutes of being on top. And then they've took their chance. Jamie Allen has got the goal. They are ahead here. Launch it forward. Will be headed away by Owen. Back to Abanqua. Taking it forward now. Back it goes to Akomi. Takes it forward into the middle. Looks like it takes a shot. It's a little deflection and goes over the bar. We'll be giving it a goal kick. Akomi. So it's still just slow. The referee has just backed up and we will get the position. Here we go, ball in. Good header away by Gundry, diving. Edge of the box, shot by Modi, has been blocked. Morris fighting for it. Morris gets the touch, trying to get it out. He's blocked before he can do. Then forward to Grejlak. Grejlak's going to run at the defence. He's the furthest man forward for Stocksbridge. Banbury get their man back. Out to Turner, who will carry on forward on the left. He's not the quickest player in the world, and he will carry on. Touches it forward, looking for Grejlak. Grejlak, little back heel. Back to Turner. Turner takes a shot, deflected. Knocked into the far post. Stocksbridge have equalised. It's Thomas Poole. I thought there was a chance of offside personally on that one, but Poole has just managed to get it at the far post and took it in. The steals are level. It's 1-1 here. Owen knocks it forward. Goes back into defence. Simon Grand picks it up. Grand into the midfield. O'Carmen loses it. Here comes James Morris. Morris running at the defence. Morris takes a shot and it's in the back of the net. The Steels are ahead. It's a turnaround in 2 minutes for the Steels, and James Morris scores his third of the season. Stocksbridge Park Steels 2, Banbury 1. It's a brilliant start to the half for the Steels. And now Banbury will break forward. Pass forward, Banji. Some lovely passing to Poyley. Out here to Modi on the left wing. Modi going forward, looking to get beyond Charles of Modi. Charles face on challenge, but then Modi tries to go past, but then it stays in actually. Poyley gets through a defender. Poyley a chance, goes loose, goes towards the edge of the area. And here comes a shot, blocked over the bar. It goes for a corner kick, and Stocksbridge turning off. Almost let Banbury equalise there. 2-1 at the moment. Looks like we're going to see another Banbury substitution here. A ball not forward. Rawson brings it up. Not offside. Sends it well over with his left foot. It's a big opportunity for Rawson to make it 3-1. His ideal foot is his right. They carry on forward with it. Then one touch, it goes over to the left here. Now back it goes to Bailey, who continues forward with it. Into the middle. One touch passing. Banjo will bring it down on his chest. Getting met by Turner. Slipped out towards the right here. Good pass from Allen out to the right here to Churchman. Cross going towards the far post. Falls back into the middle. Sliding tackle. He's on the line. And oh, somehow he's wide. It's going to be a corner kick. I think there must be a defence. And Turner surprising. Isn't he given a penalty? It's a red card. It's a handball. It's seemingly a handball on the line. Seemingly was a handball on the line. That's what the referee says, and it's a penalty now to Banbury. Jazz Gundry, I think, the man who's been sent off. As Banja now will look to take this penalty. Banja sends the keeper the wrong way. It's 2-2. It's a controversial one, and the Steels are down to 10 men. Jazz Gundry, as he came down the tunnel, insisting at his chest, but it doesn't matter now, as Ewan Banji has scored the penalty. It's 2-2. Linked up really well with Kofi Moore since he's come on. Switched here. 6 added minutes in this game is looking like it's going to be added on, so a lot of time for Stockbridge to hold on or potentially get. Here's a powerful shot. It's going to skew well wide and be a goal kick. Charles launching it forward, headed into the middle, knocked on. Tinker will head it back. Looking for Ellard, headed by Nat Percival. We're beyond the 96 minutes, and that is it. The Steels survive and get a point, but it could have been so much more. They were 2-1 ahead. A great 2-minute salvo got the Steels ahead. Goals there from James Morris to take the lead and Thomas Poole to equalise. Got them ahead, but then a moment at the end, Jazz Gundry, alleged to have handballed on the line, a penalty given, Gundry given his marching orders, goes 2-2 with Ewan Banje taking the penalty. It could have been more, but it is a well-fought point here on the road at Banbury. Hello and welcome back to Brackenmore for this Northern Premier League Premier Division match between Stocksbridge Park Steels and Hebburn Town. You can just hear behind us that we have got underway in the second half. The Steels 1-0 up and immediately given a foul away. So the Steels here looking to hold on to their one goal lead and get their first league win this season. They were put under a lot of pressure by Hebburn going towards the end of that half after James Morris's early goal. So let's go through the teams for you now. So So for Stocksbridge Park Steels, it's Mikey Roxburgh in goal, then Tom Charlesworth, Jack Tinker, Curtis Turner, Elliot Owen, Jazz Gundry, Oliver Grejlak, Alex O'Connor, Luke Rawson, James Morris and Thomas Poole. On the bench today is Connor Smythe, Sam Kay, Jordan Lemon, Tommy Marshall and Aston Ellard. For Hebburn, it's Dan Cameron in goal. As they slow the game down a bit here, we'll try and go through. As Hebburn come forward here, we'll just take a break here as they are on attack at the moment.
Everything else is bang on side.
On the left-hand side, in the middle, it's Liam Murray and Joe Postal have been given the bookings right away from the first half. We'll go through Heburn's team now. The ball goes out play for a throw-in. So it's Dan Cameron in goal, then Joe Oliver, Michael Turner, Jack Donaghy, Matthew Elson, Ethan Wood, Campbell Darcy, Liam Murray, Gary Martin, and Joe Postdale. The bench is Kai Charlton, Harrison Bond, Herman Gildo De Silva, Fankini Viume, and Daniel Moore. And Hebburn on the attack again. It's actually started much as the first half ended, and then O'Connor gets a foot in, tackled out, but it's a poor pass away that Hebburn keep the pressure on. And they're going forward, unchallenged really. Ball into the box, Roxburgh claims. Ian Richards not happy with some of the lax defending on that one. There's another goal at Fratton Park. George Brown has doubled the lead for Sheffield Wednesday. He scored for Sheffield Wednesday against Stocksbridge in the summer. They're 2-0 up here. Jared Bowen has equalised for West Ham against Crystal Palace as well. Ball switched here as Tinko's trying to track it here, but he has been brought down well by Posthill. Posthill being forced backwards now, trying to go centrally. Slips under the grass, and advantage given though, even though it was his own slip, but then it is then Stocksbridge get the ball back. Poole doing the diagonal for Rawson. Rawson's done a good job letting it go over, but then it just bounces out for a throw-in. 2.5 minutes gone. Back into defence as we see more of the ball in Heburn's possession. Ball out to the left, into the middle. Rawson's getting a bit of a shouting at from Ian Richards at the moment. Not sure what over as the ball's diagonal, looking for Posthill. Tinker though covers that run and Roxburgh out and clears it away. So it's been much the same as the first half where Hebburn just keep having the ball and putting the pressure on. Been over 60% possession for Hebburn so far. Poor touch there though from Hebburn, but Rawson can't get onto it. Cleared out, blocked by Morris, and Hebburn will get the throw-in. Looks going Heburn's way at the moment as well. Ball back into the defence. Here, and well done there by Ethan Wood. Turner took it away with his line challenge, got a bit on the ball, but couldn't get it away from Wood as Murray goes forward with the ball now, cutting in on the inside, thinking of the shot, slipping through Posthill, it's going to go all the way to Posthill, and it's in. Hebburn have got the goal. It's an equaliser. Hebburn have equalised. And it's a good pass, and it's a good finish from Posthill. It's 1-1, and the Steels just couldn't sustain that pressure for any longer. 49 minutes gone. Steels need to bounce back here. Just very, very disappointing from the Steels to concede that one very early in the half. Ball going forward, headed away. O'Connor will return it, out to Poole, back it goes, but it's again poor pass and now counter-attack, and Hebburn are on it, 4 on 3. Here come Hebburn on the left wing, Owens trying to defend, trying to slip it onto the left, takes a shot, wide, and Hebburn could be 2-1 up. Steels need to wake up, or they could be losing very soon. So back with Roxburgh now. The Steels do need to bounce back. Need to recover. But Roxburgh will send the ball forward as it just goes out for a throw-in. into the middle, brought down well by Martin. Back to Oliver. Into the defence it goes. It's certainly with Donaghy. He gets it out towards the left. Hebburn continuing forward. Moved away from a feint from Poole. I think Ian Richards might have to make substitutes because this is not changing at the moment. As thankfully that switch just goes behind the post still, and it will be a throw into Stocksbridge. Ball forward here. Headed back into the middle, knocked on by Oliver, and gone into the middle to Turner. Turner just sky kicks it, and that loses possession. Hebburn will clear it out, but it will go out for a Stocksbridge throw. Switched by Hebburn. Charles coming well forward to block, and he does get a block off. It will go out for a throw-in, but that's cheered up the home fans a bit who not enjoyed the slow start to this first half. That has seen Hebburn equalise. You see, we just put a test little thing that can come up if you give us a chat. Your name will spot up with how much you have donated to us. If we get 10 quid today, we will do an interview with a player after the match. Ball forward gets blocked off Hebburn. Steels, though, managing to inch forward a bit here. Doncaster Rovers gone 1-0 on Wimbledon. Owen Bailey has scored. On the right here with Charlesworth. Goes forward, back to Charlesworth. Trying to get it down the wing here, but it's just going to go out of play. It's daftly given up, really, that one. Back with Turner now. Go forward, and then Turner can only clear it out, headed away again, and Charles are trying to stop anyone go out with it. Gets a foot onto it, and going to be given. Well, Hebburn not happy there because the referee's saying no. The throw-in's going to be taken where it actually went out, rather than where 10 yards down where you thought it wanted to go out. Grumpelman, after that goal went in, going balls. I think that's what the general thought of Stocksbridge fans were after that disappointing conceding that goal after we'd done really well in that first half to get the lead. This forward, cleared it away. Owen's going to just track this as it goes into the box. Gundry will clear it away into the middle, and then well brought down by Grejlak. Grejlak sends it down the channel on the right wing, headed away into the middle, and Hebburn will pick that up through Darcy, but he's tackled. Now Grejlak into the middle to Morris. Morris, can he find Rawson in the middle? But Morris is going to go on his own, and he slips it across the edge of the 6-yard area. No one's there for it. Turner on the left. Rawson had dropped deep rather than gamble in the 6-yard area. If he had gone in the 6-yard area, it'd be 2-1 now. Gundry continuing forward to Turner, back to Gundry. He's controlling it here. Knocked down the channel in the middle to Grejlak. Grejlak can't get in control. He'd have been in if not. It's better from the Steels, who are looking to retake the lead in this one. That is something Stocksbridge have not done this season. After being pegged back, they've never retaken the lead. They have been behind and taken the lead now. They knocked that one off at Bamber Bridge, but now it's getting back on top of the game and being able to take the lead again. Out wide here with Poe still. Out it goes into the middle, blocked by Morris back defending, cleared away. No one's there for the clearance though. Back it goes for Murray. Out wide here to Wood. Into the middle, Owen will head it away. Poole wants to be the first man onto that. He'll get the touch, it gets blocked though by Turner, out for a Stocksbridge throw-in. Cleethorpe to equalise against Stockton. Bailey Conway has scored. Forward and Headed away by Stocksbridge. They're getting it right back to Hebburn. Switch looking for Poe still. Tinker misses that header. Poe still will look to rescue on the right wing, and he does do so. Poe still trying to get beyond Tinker on the right wing into the corner flag, but then out again. Back out here onto the right-hand side for Murray, who always seems to find a pocket of space. Slip through, trying to find Els on the 1-2, but blocked off. Back out to the right here to Murray. Ball in the middle. Gundry clears it. Back out to the right. Stocksbridge can't clear at the moment, and Poe still having to be forced deep to collect that again. Sideways, and then Grezlak intercepts. Morris wins the ball there before it goes loose. Morris knocking it long, looking for the run of Grezlak. It's going to be too long, and back to Cameron, the goalkeeper. Cleared away now. All forward, Gundry will head it out. Now Rawson bringing it down on his chest. Back to Morris, but he loses the ball, but Rawson gets to it anyway. Back to Morris, back to Tinker. Tinker will then give it back to Gundry. Holding on to it, the centre back. Now going forward with the ball. Headed away onto the right to Oliver, and then cleared upfield. Brought down well by Gundry, who the ball forward takes a deflection, and everyone else winning it, but then it goes to Turner. Turner forced back, and back to Elliot Owen. Owen now over to the right to Charlesworth. Forward to Poole, and back now to Owen. Now Poole's dropped deep to get it. Looking thought about the long ball forward. He said he's going to switch it. Not a great switch. Gundry though takes forward, but he could lose it. Does lose it. Ball forward, and this could go to Gary Martin, but it's far ahead of him, and Roxburgh will claim it. Almost a scary moment for the Steels. 1-0 or 2-0 down at Beverley. At home to Beverley. Glenn Sarney has scored. Hillsborough also 2-0 up. That's against Selby, and Keelan Grist has scored his second. And former Steel Mitch Langton has scored for Rossington. They're 2-0 up against Johnfield. As Gundry sends the ball down the channel looking for Morris. Takes the chest down. He'll have gone out of play, and it has done. Stocksbridge get the throw in. All now with Jack Tinker. On the throw in. Finds Turner. Trying to get the touchline, trying to put the cross in. Blocked, and it'll be out for another throw in. Well, it's actually stayed in. And Tinker gets a little nibble at the ankles. That's not given. He's forced back though. Back to Gundry. Gundry will look to switch it now. And then that's going to be read well by Turner, who will look to get on the counter-attack. Charlesworth trying to chase him down. Forward to Gary Martin. Martin now. Holding it up. In the middle out to Darcy. On to the left. Trying to find the path in the middle. Owen intercepts forward. It goes to Thomas Poole. In the middle to Morris, who sends the ball forward. And Rawson might be able to get onto that. Can he get control? Rawson takes it down on the chest. Tackle goes in, corner kick, but as Rawson was preparing to shoot. Sheffield FC are losing in the Vars to Berzkopf. Sam Turner has scored for a team that once got famous for an FA Cup run. And the Steels now have a corner that they'll want to make the most of. Aston Ellard's being called over, the on-loan winger. Might be seeing him soon. Clever little player. As Turner will take this corner. Into the middle it goes. Owen tried to get the header, but it goes out wide. Poole brings it down. Back to Turner. Turner delays the first cross, then attacker goes in, and you just wish that first one had gone in. Turner's rescued it on the right wing though, and Poole's presenting his option. Finds Poole. Poole puts the cross in, headed and just away from everyone. Going to go out for a throw in on the left hand side. Rawson was waiting in the middle. Tinker will come up to take the throw in. Almost an hour gone in this game. Thrown backwards to Gundry. Gundry then will put a big diagonal into the box, looking for Poole, and Poole was on the back of the shoulders. Grezlak takes a shot blocked. It's another corner. So it's another corner. Curtis Turner will have this set piece. Liversidge 4-0 up on Parkgate in the FA Vars. Lewis Barlow has scored again. Just noticed a big scoreline as well. Hallen are 8-0 up on Milton United. Here comes another corner. Head up into the air by Hebburn. O'Connor tries to get in the box, but no one's there for it. It just feels like Stocksbridge never get right on those second balls. The ball's cleared away. Tinker will get to it and clear it away. Grezlak keeps it in, chests it, goes over Murray, but Murray gets it out, throwing for Stocksbridge, who are having a good portion of the game at the moment. Woodborough 3-0 up on Selby now. Harrison Marvin has scored. Thrown back to Gundry. On the control, down the channel, look for Grezlak. Tries to chest it down, but loses a ball as Oliver picks it up. Grezlak trying to press her, and before it's cleared away. And then O'Connor gets clearance. Now Turner. Forward to Morris. Morris is trying to go on his own here. Morris, his touch has gone right, but he's pulled him out wide. Morris now rescuing it. Puts it through the legs of a player. And then a poor cross in the end. Only needed the cross there. Throw into Hebburn deep in their own half. And here come some substitutes for Stocksbridge. Aston Ellard and Sam Kay are about to come on. Oliver Grezlak, one of the players coming off, he is to be replaced by Aston Ellard. Let's see who Kay will be coming on for. Looks like it will be Thomas Poole coming off for Sam Kay. But that is
place number 11, Thomas Poole, is 14, Sam Kay.
Aston Ellard came on in tricky circumstances on Tuesday night with Steele's down to 10 men, but against Dunstan he looked lively and quite clever. Passing that seems to be a bit above the IQ of some of his teammates at times. Rotherham United are losing 1-0 to Stockport. Wootton has scored. Looking forward, Gundry has won it. Gundry knocks forward, but then cleared away. Turner headed forward, looking for Kay, but Martin gets away, and then a ball knocked forward, looking for Posthill. It's a good ball, looking for Posthill. Roxburgh's well out his goal, and he'll just move it out for a throw-in. 62 minutes gone, 1-1 here. Steels want to retake the lead. Noticing some great names. I've just noticed a team called Eversley in California in the FA Vars today. Bit of an away trip from there. Wonder if the Red Hot Chili Peppers play them out. As Hebburn have played into the box and just couldn't get control there, or they've had a really good chance on goal. Here comes a long range effort that's well over the bar. Back with Roxburgh, who will be disappointed he's not got a clean sheet today on his third debut with the club. A chance for him to impress while Townsend is not available. Ball going long here, but then headed away before it can make it to Ellard. Gundry will then put it back in the field. O'Connor picks it up, he's moving out to the left, down the channel, but too far forward for anyone, and back it goes with Cameron. Into the defence now. Into the midfield. Stocksbridge pressing through Charlesworth. Well out of his position though. As he's out now wide with Murray. Been really good for Hebburn today. Into middle, chest into the middle. And then Gundry trying to get to it. It's a tackle from Tinker. It's appeals for a penalty that are not given. Tinker got the ball from that one. It was a really good tackle from Jack Tinker. He got the ball cleanly. And appeals for a penalty are not given. Ball forward, Rawson will head it on, and then back it goes to Cameron. Cameron picks it up. Back with Cameron. Ball on forward, and ball bouncing. Gundry trying to get to it. Martin trying to get through, and that will be a free kick given. Referees get a bit of abuse in this game. As Hebburn will now have a chance from this free kick. Chesterfield are now ahead against Bromley. Liam Mandeville's the latest goal scorer. Looks like Connor Smythe might be coming on soon. Stocksbridge got a tricky free kick to deal with here. Really difficult chance for the Steels to have to deal with this free kick. Good distance out as well for the shot. Stocksbridge, after being ahead, don't want to be behind. It's the first time they've been ahead at home this season. Here comes a shot low, blocked by the wall, and now Owen gets it away from it. Blocked off a man, tries to slip through Turner, he's brought down as he does so. Ball into the middle, Gundry will head away to the edge of the area, brought down well by Hebburn, trying to get it out to the left. Turner's trying to make sure he can block any cross, moves it onto the right, takes shot, deflected. It will loop away onto the right, and Tinkle will do well to clear it away. Morris allows it to go over the top of him here, but then Hebburn can pick it up. Back with Oliver. Into defensive Cameron. Forward to Turner. Carrying it forward here and out to the left. As Hebburn go forward a bit in the middle to Darcy. Darcy out wide here for Postill. Beats his man. Postill continuing for it with it. Goes sideways now. Edge of the area pass. Now back to Darcy. Darcy out wide here to Oliver. Putting the cross in, looking for the far post. It's an overhit cross, and almost won there by Ellard, but he loses the ball, and then good time sliding tackle as far as Kay from getting away with it. But then Turner goes in with a good tackle. Charlesworth gets it away. Rawson, poor touch by Rawson, will keep the pressure on from Hebburn as they get the ball back into the middle. Slipped into the middle now, looking to turn. Good tackle from Owen. Edge of the area, shot over the bar. Being given as a corner. It's another great save from Roxbury. Well, they're claiming that Roxbury didn't get a touch onto it, but it will be given as a corner. Hebburn have the set piece now. Shields been punished there for not clearing. Crystal Palace 2-1 up at West Ham. Tyrick Mitchell the scorer. Beverley are 3-0 up on Wombwell. Nathan Ofori has scored. Ball looking for that far post. Header high, looped into the 6-yard area. Roxbury can only get a punch onto it, then fired over the bar. It's going to be a goal kick. They're appealing for a corner. And that very angry fans and thing, but well, you could say that's 50-50 if that weren't a corner to begin with. And there's a yellow card out for one of the Hebburn players for his appeals. A third yellow, we haven't seen who it's been given to. It's been given to Jack Donaghy. The ball will go back here for a goal kick. 68 minutes gone, 22 to go. The Steels are clinging on a bit here. Substitution for Hebburn here. Michael Turner's going to come off. He's going to be replaced by Herman Gildo de Silva Fancia Vimue. I think we're just going to call in Herman Gildo.
Number 14.
It's Herman Gildo de Silva Fanconi Vimue. Herman Gildo for short. Or Hermy to his mates. Right, Roxburgh sends this long. Not a great one from him, it goes all the way through, flicked on, but then cleared back, and Charlesworth will have to deal with it. It goes out of play for a Stocksbridge throw-in. Another yellow card given. I think that might be for Herman Gildo already. I think that a lot of the players are just getting irritated at the referee more than playing the game at the moment, and that's getting themselves in the book. the 70-minute mark here. Just a brief play while as he gets his card back and his notebook back in his pocket. Wouldn't want to write on this in this sort of weather on the paper. This is when you need like waterproof paper, if that you can. Well, that's just laminated paper, I suppose. But ball not long, but Stocksbridge can't get onto it. Back in the Hebburn defence. Back to Cameron. Ellard will press. Cleared away. Going forward and headed on, and O'Connor will just shadow that out, and it goes out for a Stocksbridge throw-in. Gelder seems to have taken a winger position. Back out to Charlesworth, who tries to knock the ball forward, but it's blocked and it stayed in play. Charlesworth back to goal at the moment, quite deep. Tries to save his man, and there's going to be a free kick as he's taken out at the back of the ankles. And Connor Smythe is going to make his way on for the Steels. Tommy Marshall still just warming up, and Smythe will be the next on.
Well done, Mick. Steele substitution.
He'll come on for Jack Tinker.
Number 12, Connor Smythe.
No, Jack Tinker does normally play the 90 minutes, but he'll be replaced today. As the experience of Smythe will replace him. Ball is with Turner for this free kick. Stocksbridge looking to retake the lead. Ball looking far into the box, only looking to move on to it. It goes into the 6-yard area. Ellard tries to get onto it, misses it, and it's cleared away to O'Connor. Back out to Kay. Ellard has to leave it because he's offside. But Kay on it now. Ellard is onside. Alright, back to O'Connor, then to Ellard. Ellard here, moves it onto his right. Putting the cross in, takes a deflection, cleared back to, and Kay will leave it, throwing Stocksbridge. Much better from the Steels there. Ladies and men, there is one of the Hebburn players with his top off, if you like, that sort of thing, and he can't work a coat zip. He's just done that thing where he's missed his bit in the middle. Smythe throws it to Ellard. Ellard just holding up, back to Smythe. Loses the ball there, Ellard trying to get it back, but it will be cleared. Cleared out, Turner will pick it up in midfield. Turner to Kay, then now to O'Connor. Back it goes to Owen. Owen over to Ellard. Ellard trying to get one-on-one with his defender now. Into the middle. Ellard gets it back. A bit of two and go. Then goes to Turner. Turner takes a shot, deflected into Cameron's arms. Good play from Stocksbridge though. And now Hebburn come forward to Herman Gildo on the left wing. Look for the overlap, but just got it caught up in his feet, and he goes out for a goal kick. Guiseley 2-0 up on Morpeth. John Lafudu has scored. We got John Lafudu. I don't know what you thought I said.
Voodoo.
Nope, nothing to do with voodoo, but John Lafudu has scored. Back with Roxburgh. Ball going long in the middle. Kay tries to get it back, but him and Gildo pick it up. Knocks it over Charlesworth, but Charlesworth reads it and clears it away. Goes out for a throw-in. 74 minutes gone in this game. It is 1-1 here. Back out on the left. Stockton have taken the lead against Cleethorpes. Stephen Thompson, the man with the goal. As Kay will clear that away, it's too far for Rawson chase on. Back it goes to Cameron. Throws it short to Elsdon. Elsdon will take it forward. So nice run from him. Chipped over the top. Smythe will read it and head it away. Read up by Oliver, who heads it out wide, then flicked on by Postil, but picked up by Gundry. Gundry will just clear it down the line. Looking for Morris. Morris gets a touch. Let's see if he can get onto the second one, but read and picked up by Donaghy, who returns it to Cameron. Gets it out onto the left. Here come Hebburn going forward, but well read by Turner, who tackles him back to Charlesworth. Well, and then cleared forward, but that's not a great one. Back it goes to Murray, and then back here towards Murray, who's dictated game a lot of the time. Sideways to Hebburn here. Out wide to Postil. Post still, just holding it up. Back it goes to Oliver. Into the middle. And then out wide again as Hebburn looking just to pass the way around this Steele's defence, looking to turn here. Stocksbridge trying to stay stubborn in their shape. Out left here. Haywood deep. Out to Hebburn Gildo. Pass out into Martin. Trying to find into the middle. Finds it. Here comes a shot. It's a good shot. Good shot by Roxburgh. It's another corner kick. Roxburgh's having a really good game. Made some really good saves, Roxburgh. And that was another one. So another corner for the Steels to defend. Another tricky one. It does need to be a bit of a delay. I think not happy with the linesman's not happy with the football, so we get a new one. Let's hear it. Unseals just about defended some of these set pieces, but not in the manner they'd like to be honest. Hebburn now looks lively from them. Here comes the ball into the near post. Owen will head away. It's going to fall towards the edge of the box. Well knocked away by Kay. Haywood picks it up deep. He's going to go forward. Ellard trying to defend. Haywood going forward with it. Back out to the left. Now back it goes. It's not a great pass. Steels will be able to just get out a bit, as it's just with Joe Oliver. Sideways to Murray. Murray here on the halfway line. Back it goes to Donaghy. In the middle, Rawson trying to press, but ball goes through and out to the left now. And coming forward is Hebburn. Herman Gildo. Got two men trying to block his way to goal. Back on to the left. Out back to Herman Gildo. He was the one who got booked with minutes of coming on. In the middle now with Murray. Now back out to the left. As here comes Herman Gildo, moves into the box, tries a bit of trickery, gets it caught, and he just passes it back into the midfield. Sideways to Murray. Now it's with Wood. Wood holding onto the right to Posthill. Posthill, bit of give and go. Into the cross, the 6-yard area. Charles has to defend. It's a corner kick. Seals have another set piece they've got to defend. We'll be on that left wing for this corner from Hebburn. Bromley have equalised against Sheffield. Shane Dunkley scored an own goal. The former Hensford defender who will be playing later this season. We go there next month. Well, November, I'm sorry. Here comes the corner. Short. O'Connor come out to press. The 1-2 here though. Back out. And here comes the ball sideways. To Posthill. Takes a shot. Not far off the top corner. It's a goal kick. 79 minutes gone in this game. 11 to go plus whatever added time we have. And Tommy Marshall is going to make his way on. And I think Luke Rawson's the man making way.
Still substitution, replacement number 9, Luke Rawson. 16, Tommy Marshall.
That'll be some extra pace for the Steels to use. James Morris will move into the centre of the attack with Marshall on the right and Ellard on the left. Ellard's just having a bit of chat with Alex O'Connor. I think that's the adjustment period for Ellard, is just getting used to how the Steels play. With Roxburgh now. And it's a poor kick from Roxburgh, and that's just going to pile the pressure on here for the Steels. The exact Roxburgh kicking, which has been pretty solid up to now, and it's the first letdown of the game from it. Forward from Oliver in the throw, trying to get it to the right, but it will go out of play. It will be another Hebburn throw in, about 5-10 yards down. Just across the 80-minute mark. as Kay will win that ball. Back it goes to Smythe, short pass forward and then cleared away, but won by Donaghy. Brought down in the middle by Darcy. Gets it past Kay nicely, but past Lewis O'Connor. Tried to get it forward and gets it to Marshall, who tries to go out wide. Foot goes in on him, Marshall will keep it. Then tries to get past, bit of a knee into him, and then eventually sliding tackle. It's going to be a free kick to Stocksbridge, I think, for an earlier foul. Marshall already causing a few problems for this Hebburn defence. Wimbledon, not Wibben. We've got 2-1 up on Doncaster. Hippolyte has scored. Rossington now 4-0 up on Dronfield. Khalid Sullivan has scored it. That's in the FA Vars. Beverley 4-0 up on Woomera as well in the NCL. Glensani has scored. Ball is back with Charles to take this free kick. Ball gone forward. Looking for Gundry. Gundry gets the header, but no one can get onto the end of it. Will be collected there by Cameron, who has his players shouting for a quick ball out, but he doesn't do that. He'll send it forward now. Brought down by Gary Martin. Out to the left to Herman Gildo. Herman Gildo now holding up back into midfield. Trying to get it back into defence as Hebburn look to build. And on the left wing now again with Herman Gildo. We'll put it back into the field now with Darcy. Darcy's thought about the shot. Trying to turn. Here comes the shots. Took a deflection and then right at Roxburgh. 82 minutes gone. Tottenham have equalised against Brighton after being 2-0 down. An own goal from Van Hecker. Ball forward from Roxburgh. Right into the corner area. Morris is going to put pressure on it and then cleared out for a Stocksbridge throw-in. Roxburgh will be happy with that kick. Selby had got one back against Worsborough through Liam Flanagan, but Josh Brown restores a 3-goal advantage. It's 4-1 to Worsborough. That was Smythe at the moment. Mill to O'Connor. Then now it's Ellard who gets a kick in the back of the foot, and it will be a free kick to Stocksbridge. Ellard getting a bit of a taste of the senior game and the fouls he getting it. It's his first loan spell away from Barnsley. Turner will take this free kick.
He's off the pitch! He's off the pitch! What does that mean? He's off the pitch!
So we're just waiting for this game to resume. I think Ellard just off it for a bit. And now Ellard will return to the pitch. It's going to be that option, short, but I think just got a bit of a shocker to the ankle there. Ellard's going to cut in the Turner puts it in. It's not a great free kick, cleared at the near post. Herman Gildo will get the touch, but he kicks it towards the back of his own ankle, and it will be a throw into Stocksbridge. Back now is Smythe to take this throw in. Both teams want to win in this one. Thrown to Ellard, forced back to Smythe, who is forward, but pass blocked, but only got back to Turner. Turner has a deflected pass. Marshall just can't get onto it, and now Hebburn have it, and they've got the big ball forward. Charlesworth picks it up, dribbles away from a potential tackle, carrying it forward now. Charlesworth, great run from Charlesworth. Here he comes the right back. Tries to find Marshall, pass is blocked. Great run was let down by the pass, and now here comes the counter from Hebburn down the left. Kay trying to defend it here. Kay with a good tackle. Then a bit of wrestling will allow Hebburn to get back onto it. Cross looking for the far post, looking for post hill. Over the top of Smythe. Hebburn goes with a shot. Top corner hit. Goal goes 2-1 to Hebburn. There was hands in the back of Connor Smythe during that, but well, there's maybe no appeal to that, and it's 2-1 to Hebburn. It's a yellow card for one of the Stocksbridge players after Connor Smythe appeals after getting hands in the back and the build up to that goal. And well, it's a poor goal to concede, and it's disappointing that that foul was not given.
Come on! Come on, Evan!
And a Smythe will be aggrieved. Stocksbridge will be aggrieved. Ball back to Turner. Out wide to Charlesworth. Forward to Marshall. And they're looking for the overlap with Charlesworth, and the goal came from Charlesworth forward, but Lemmergill got the tackle in, and now the Steels will have the throw in. They need to throw everything at this to get an equaliser. To the right, Charlesworth gets it back from the throw in into the box, but headed away. Kay wants to pick it up, but Martin will be the first. Trying to knock it on. Kay, yes, and it will be a free kick to Hebburn. Well, if that was a foul, what was the other? That's all we'll say to that. As Cameron will come up taking his time for this free kick. Really is taking his time. As we are in 86 minutes. Sending it long. And Smythe should be able to get onto that. Heads it away. Brought down by Oliver. Sending it forward. But Smythe will contest it again. Heading it forward. And Smythe is angry because he's been penalised for going in the back of post hill, which is the exact thing that led to Heburn's goal. Which is that's frustrating because that's what led to the goal, and it's just not even. Ball back with Wood. He's leaving. Wood's going to get booked for feinting that one and the time wasting. And that's the fifth booking for Hebburn in this game. Look, it's not judo rules for Hebburn, really. Booked for the time wasting, because we have now taken about a minute just on this free kick. So hopefully he's got that in his clock, the referee here. Back with Elsden. Takes a diagonal in the box. Rosper wants to come claim that. Gets blocked by the attacker, and it will be a free kick. Gary Martin there with the foul as Roxburgh goes down. Sam Ewins will have to go on for treatment because I think he may have got a collision in the head there. So a bit of stopping in play. Hopefully there'll be plenty added on for the Steels to try and get back. He will be just waiting. It's taking his time here. Stocksbridge will want this time added on as we are getting close to the 89th minute now. Feels like for the last 5 minutes, ever since the goal, we've just been stopped. We're back with Roxburgh. A goal at Bramall Lane. Charlton Athletic have scored in the last minute there. Olafoe has scored. Owen heads it forward, but then knocked into defence. Owen's going to fight for it. Owen's gone centre forward for the rest of this game and takes a block on the tackle. Going to go on the right wing. Smythe keeps it in and sends it down, and it will have gone out to play for a throw-in. Ball back on the right-hand side here for the Hebburn throw-in. We are 10 seconds around of time. We haven't seen the board go up. I'm thinking about 5 minutes at least. Yeah, much, especially over the last few minutes where we seem to have been permanently stopped. Oliver throws it forward, head away. Gundry will clear it away and out for a throw-in. And time being taken again, and here by Joe Oliver. Joe Oliver throws the ball long. Turner pushed over as he misses that ball, but then Martin gets it into the middle with Murray, and Hebburn break into some space. Pass forward here. Looks for Martin, gets the touch. Gundry does well to get the ball away from him. Roxburgh claims. 30 seconds gone of added time. We haven't seen the board go up though. Roxburgh sending the ball long. Going to fall a bit short there. McGill misses the header. Owen tried to get onto it. Then he's clipped his man. It will be a free kick. Owen gets the booking. So back with the Hebburn defence. Again, take their time. This surely is just adding more and more to the clock. Back it goes. The goalkeeper. So it looks like 5 minutes. I won't be shocked if we get more on top of that, without the fact that we've been stopped for about 30 seconds here. Ball going long. Gundry trying to get the ball away. Does do so. Oh, but then given right back to Hebburn. Out to the right. Ball forward, and then O'Connor intercepts. He'll send it forward. Owen's going to try and play hold up here. Heads it on. Marshall brings it down to the chest. Marshall turns. Trying to get it down the left. He's been held up by 2. Back it goes to Morris. Back to Smythe. Smythe over the channel. Owen's going to look for it. Headed away. Morris picks it up. Morris loses the ball, but it only goes back to Ellard. Ellard trying to get down the left. He's been muscled out to it here. And then a foul given for that. I'm not sure what for, but it's a foul.
Hey, Owen, keep the ball. Come on.
Free kick to Hebburn. Cameron will have the ball here. Sending it forward. Smythe will head it up into the air. Trying to get a touch onto it, and back it goes, not forward, and Gundry will cover it and clears it away. Now for another throw in. The Steels just aren't getting the chance to get a last minute goal at the moment. 3 minutes gone of added time. Time being taken again by Oliver. Gundry covers it as it goes long, and he'll have to go out for a goal kick, and it's a chance for the Steels to get everyone forward as it moves quickly to Roxburgh. He's going to actually take it short to Gundry. Gundry will carry it forward. Continue forward is Gundry. Long, aimed at Elliot Owen. Owen tries to get sideways, he's been held there as it was cleared away. Turner, turn wide, out it goes to Smythe. Back to Turner. Short it goes to O'Connor. Out over to Charlesworth. Charlesworth will take it forward. In middle to Turner, trying to get it down the line, and Case forced backwards to McGildery attacker, and then it's going out will be a Hebburn throw. He forced backwards then, it's been left for his fullback to go over to take. 4 minutes of added time gone. Taking the time. He is just gesturing to his watch here. Just gesturing to it because something's come out of Gary Martin's shoe. Showing I got Gary Martin, even Wood. Ball forward, launch forward, head away by Turner. Owen will head it on. Morris battling for it, comes off into the middle, cleared away, and Gundry will try and battle with Herman Gilderman too, but he gets it back to Roxburgh. Roxburgh collects it. Ellard's calling for it, and Roxburgh is going to send it more central instead, but it's just going to be 2 Hebburn men around it, and cleared it into the middle. Poster will head it out inside. Smythe gets touched into the middle to Turner. Turner looks to find Ellard, but it's short that pass and picked up by Oliver. Pass forward, it goes into Martin, who holds it up against Gundry. being forced backwards now. Good up, ball forward, and O'Connor will head it away, and out it goes for free. Ball now with Oliver, launch forward, head away. Ellard will collect it. Beats his man there. Ellard in his own half though before passes in. And that's full time there. No added time was given really in that one. Steels lose after being ahead 1-0. Bit of controversy in the second. Connor Smythe pushed in the back in the build-up, but it's not to be today as we have to wait for our win for another game. We'll see you next Saturday at home to Whitby Town. Thank you very much for listening. I've been Adam Allcroft. We will see you there.